So all your information's just on here. Hey! How was the hen?
Yeah, it was a disaster.
No. Why?
Don't worry, you'll still get paid.
Well, is there anything that I can do to help?
Yes, mind your own business.
Here she is. Champagne?
Already?
Might as well start as we mean to go on.
Has Benny's been down for breakfast?
I expect she'll want it in bed. Don't want to jinx anything, do we?
Where did you get to last night? I was expecting you home before I went to bed.
An impromptu night on the tiles, courtesy of my new extended family.
Where was my invite?
The lack of it was a blessing, believe me.
The hair of the dog, then.
Yes, and some.
Dad, I feel terrible. You've brought all this forward because of me, and if it's too much of a rush, you just have to say...
It's happening today, Mum.
Yes, well, it doesn't have to. If we put it back, Rebecca could come, and some of your friends who said it was too short notice...
The marquee is up, the champagne is on ice, and I've got the most beautiful fiancée a man could ask for. Thank you for worrying, Chrissy, but today is great. Today will be perfect.
I mean, it was as boring as anything, but she insisted on low-key. There was no need to run away.
Who ran away?
Bernice! Vanished before we'd even cracked open the booze. I was forced to tell everyone she had a horrific egg coming on.
Was that wise?
Well, I didn't want to cause a panic. See, you two must have had a good one.
It was fair to middling. We couldn't get Lawrence into the Bow Chicka Wow for love nor money.
Oh, you took him to a strip club?
You had men in thongs, didn't you?
I wish.
FYI, I didn't go in either.
So is she here then, or what?
Who?
Ah, Bernice! I told you she didn't come home last night.
Ah, we got Bernice. The fox.
What are you doing with that? It's terrifying.
Yeah, hence the detail.
Made sense last night.
OK, focus. Have you seen her? I'm desperate here.
Could be in the pub.
Have you seen her in the pub?
Diane might have.
Diane hasn't.
Where the hell is she then?
Oh.
I fell asleep.
We did.
What time is it?
It's still early. How did that happen?
Good question.
This isn't quite how I imagined the morning of my wedding.
You need to go and get ready.
If I'm still doing it.
Might not be the best sign. That you should.
Oh, my God.
Vic, what are you doing?
I have an appointment for my wedding hair. Kerry's doing me a bouncy blow.
Well, she's only got one eye working. She was supposed to cancel.
Well, is the wedding cancelled and all?
Just get out, will you?
Morning, all.
So Matt's just text.
Did he? Fantastic.
Yeah, but what do I do?
Text back.
Do I wait or now?
I'm not the oracle when it comes to men, love. Even now, they manage to surprise me. But if you like him, don't play games. If he's worth having, he won't either.
Thank you.
What for?
Oh, just helping me find a decent lad for once. You're the best.
Another one of my fans.
Right, Sam's expecting me.
Sam, we really need to talk about.
Yep, there's a wedding on. It won't wait.
And Emma admitted it, did she?
Oh, we got it out of her in the end. She told me to my face that she locked me in because she didn't like me.
Must have given you quite a scare.
I'm not going to lie, I've had better nights.
And the breaking?
Well, yeah, she didn't fess up to it, but it's a no-brainer.
But it wouldn't melt to look at her.
Well, don't take my word for it. It's not like I've got a habit of being right or anything.
No, I only meant you wouldn't think she'd have it in her.
Well, nothing's happened since she's been gone, so I think that says it all.
Now, let's hope she stays away.
Hey, would it kill you to make an effort?
It was Emma, I know it.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Emma, I'm on about Diane.
Well, she wasn't here. And neither were you, so you know what? You have no idea what it was like.
Well, I know I didn't want to come on to this.
Sorry, it's not perfect for you.
Mum, it's you that I'm bothered about. Now go and make friends with Diane and get that Fruit Loop out your head.
When did you start dishing out advice?
When I realised it was me that screwed everything up.
None of this is your fault.
You fell out over me, didn't you?
Well, that doesn't matter. It's not up to you to fix it.
Right, well then you fix it and I'll get off your back.
Moira is gonna kill me.
But it was worth it.
It was. Listen, I think we should pop into the pub later, settle things with Chas.
Oh, I'll probably be out. I wanted to pop into the surgery, try and get my old job back.
The minute she sees you, the accusations are gonna start flying again.
So how we'll go into the pub help?
We sit her down and tell her everything, convince her she's barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah, because that went so well last time.
This time she's gonna have to listen. And if she doesn't, it'll look unreasonable then, eh? Yeah. I'll see you later.
See ya.
I don't know where you are or what you're doing, but I really need some kind of warning if you're going to do the whole runaway bride thing. I could end up homeless.
Took a bit of persuading, but she's going to keep quiet.
Thanks. So we failed at being just friends.
Yeah.
I don't
I didn't mean to
suppose-
complicate things.
Neither did I. It was bad enough before.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have kissed you.
I kissed you back.
I wasn't trying to break your Lawrence up or anything.
I know that. But Andy, if there's a chance...
Last night was amazing. But I can't give you any more than that. Everything I said before about Katie, it hasn't changed.
So why let it happen?
I just felt bad for you.
Please stop talking.
Because I couldn't believe he wouldn't want you in that way.
So it meant nothing?
No. I'm just not ready. You know that.
For a moment, I thought you were my happy ending.
Well, if I wasn't such a wreck, I might have been. But I can't even make myself happy right now. I'd break your heart and you'd hate me.
What if I'm supposed to put you back together?
You'll have an amazing life with Lawrence. He'll give you everything you could ever want.
That's not true.
He'll make you promises. I can't. I'm sorry.
And for that reason, Bernice and I would like to thank all the members. No, for that reason, my wife and I would like to thank... Oh, you caught me. Still haven't got it memorized yet.
You look lovely.
Oh. Do you think Bernice will agree? It's a strange feeling, doing all this again. It's been such a long time since I was the nervous groom. You do know, though, that none of this takes away from what your mother and I had.
Yeah, of course I do.
It can't have been easy. But it means such a lot to me, how you've welcomed in Bernice.
Dad, I don't think she's coming. She left the party yesterday before it even really started.
Why would that mean anything?
Because I went looking for her.
Don't tell me you two have had a falling out.
She didn't see me, but I saw her. She She was kissing Andy. I'm so sorry, Dad. I checked her room just now and she's not there. Oh, I don't think she came home.
Doesn't mean anything happened.
A kiss happened. It's not hard to imagine what came after.
Imagination proves nothing. I prefer to wait for the facts. Does Nicola know where she is?
No. I heard her leaving a message, so I think she's as clueless as I am. I didn't want to tell you. I was hoping she'd tell you herself, but, well, time was ticking.
I understand.
At least you know now. Not months after the fact like me. At least you haven't married her.
No.
Any sign of Marlon? I thought he was coming with us.
No, he's away for a few days. Do you really think he'd let me in here if I wasn't?
Yeah, some kind of health and safety thing. Timing's no coincidence, though. He's not a great fan of weddings lately.
That makes two of us.
She'd have got a right kick out of today.
Hat as big as the cake, all set to drink the place dry.
She loved a good knees up, did Val? Anyway, we've got this place covered, as long as they only want pie and chips.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm sorry, you're
No,
right.
get that under here. Oh, you need to get yourself to a doctor.
Yeah, and who watches this place?
No one. We shut if we have to. Make sure she does as she's told, please.
Shall I start ringing people? Tell them not to come?
I need to think.
No, I know. It's just that
Chrissy, I need a minute.
Hiya, where's Angel? Shh. What?
I think it's off.
She's done a runner.
Well, no idea. She's not answering my calls, but Chrissy's in there with Lawrence. He's upset, but I can't catch why. What are you doing here, anyway?
I'm a guest.
In your dreams?
I've got an invite. I'm coming. You look stunning, by the way.
Well, it's cancelled, so see ya. Wouldn't want to be you.
If it's cancelled, there'll be a marquee full of food going begging. Not to mention booze. And cake.
You do not touch this until we have official word.
I've just realised the best thing about being estranged. You're not the boss of me anymore.
Don't you dare! I mean it, Jimmy. Back off.
You dropped us right in it. How do I know you won't do it again?
Put me on probation. One more strike and I'm out. No arguments.
The agency nurse phoned in sick. If you can start on the spot, you're hired.
Great.
But I'm holding you to the probation.
I'll go get changed. Flowers received. Out.
You know how there were a basket full of birds?
Doves, yeah, for the dove relief.
Yeah, I kind of released them. They were flapping like mad. I was just trying to check to see if they were poorly or something.
Signage and chairs. Sam, you were on signage and chairs, not doves.
Soz. What do you want me to do?
Get out there and go and catch him.
Aye.
Now, go.
It's been paid for. It needs eating.
You find something else to stuff your face with.
Feisty, I like it.
Well, I don't like you.
Nico.
Don't eco me. Won't wash anymore.
You know, I'm not here for the cake.
Well, there's nothing else on the menu.
I keep thinking about our wedding.
Me too.
Really?
Wish I'd been sent down.
Do you really want it to be like this?
You're the one who diddled an old lady.
I didn't diddle anyone.
I can't believe a word you say.
I'm going to go and check on Angelica.
Knock yourself out.
But if they do end up tying the knot, I'm staying.
Well, of course you are. The place will be swimming with OAPs in a bit. You'll have a field day.
Turns out I don't wait either.
Look, I've got a job to do.
I can walk and talk.
Look, I can't be following me about. What will folk think?
I'm more interested in what you think. Look, so the upside is now I know why you were so funny when I pretended to be your wife, but the downside is all this tension.
Hey, I'm not tense. No, I'm grand.
You kissed me.
Yes, and I apologised.
You still kissed me, and I really don't think you mistook me for Lisa.
Oh, can you keep your voice down?
Only if we can have a proper discussion.
Look, I asked you to move out so that wouldn't happen.
Only then you changed your mind.
And I did it anyway.
Here comes the bride.
Where's your dad?
Headache passed, has it?
Not quite. I feel wretched, actually.
Maybe it was something you ate, like Andy's face. I saw you both kissing last night. Were you going to tell my dad, or did you think you could just stroll in here and marry him anyway?
I'm guessing you've beaten me to it.
Yes. She told me.
I'm so sorry.
I think we should talk in private.
There's nothing to talk about. The wedding's off. Why don't you come back tomorrow and pick up your things?
All right. Where's Gabby?
She's upstairs with Angel and Rodney, and that's where she'll stay. You're coming with me.
Dad, don't give her a second chance.
She's my cheating fiancée, thank you, Chrissy, not yours.
Maybe I should go. Give you a chance to calm down.
I'm calm. That dress looks perfect. No wonder Andy noticed you in it.
I don't know what to say.
Well, I think you're going to tell me that you're leaving me for him.
No. But I've made the most terrible mistake.
Everyone makes mistakes.
Please stop being so kind. It's hard enough as it is.
What is?
Losing you. Calling everything off.
Who said we're calling anything off?
Me.
But if you're not leaving...
I cheated.
You got tipsy and you kissed someone. It's forgivable.
I wasn't tipsy. And it wasn't just a kiss. I slept with him.
Well, it wasn't going to be with me, was it?
What?
How can I blame you?
You don't mind?
It'd be rather unfair of me if I did, don't you think?
Come on, let's get this show on the road. You sure we should be bothering?
There's a while to go yet before it's technically a jilting. She's AWOL, yes, but the fat lady hasn't sung.
What do you think? Reckon she'll marry you?
I don't see why she wouldn't.
What does he know? Now, come on, let's get a wriggle on.
Actually, I might stop here.
Oh, well, if he's staying.
No one's staying. I've been looking forward to going to this as a family.
Well, Robert can't exactly come.
Listen, I'm not having a good day.
I'm not leaving you on your own.
Well, I'll hang back for a bit and we'll catch up with you later.
Are you sure? You look after yourself.
You came home to me. You told me the truth. That's what counts.
You're not angry?
My ego is a little bruised, but I'll live.
And you'd really still marry me?
If you'll have me. You needed something that I couldn't give you, and you turned to him. That doesn't change the way I feel.
I don't think it's quite that simple. See, I think it happened because I thought I still had a chance at the full package.
I see.
If Andy had wanted me, I'm not sure that I would have come back. I do love you. I need intimacy. I'm not sure that I can give up my life knowing that I have to give that up.
What if you didn't have to? What if I said you can have a free rein?
Free rein to do what?
To be with other people. To make you happy that way. And I would turn a blind eye. Would you still marry me then?
So, are you skipping it for her sake or for yours?
I just don't fancy going.
Was it really a one-off?
Yes.
So you haven't been carrying on this whole time?
Vic.
But the thing with Lawrence, that is a sham, though, yeah? She's just doing it for the money in the mahoosive house.
It's not a sham. She really likes him. She just likes me more.
You sneaky beggars.
It was only last night. But if I'd have wanted, she would have left him. But I said no.
Because you don't see it happening?
Because I'm not a good bet, am I?
Andy.
Well, I'm not. What have I got to offer anyone?
Tons.
I meant my vows to Katie. I still think about her all the time. Even now, it feels like I've cheated or something.
Well, you know, maybe that's a sign.
Well, I'm going off my rocker again.
No, that you're actually starting to feel something for a different person. You'd have no reason to feel guilty otherwise, would you?
This is the first time since I thought it could happen.
So then tell Bernice.
I can't now. I need time to be sure.
Andy, you don't have time. She's getting married in like half an hour.
I should let her marry him.
No, but if she knew how you felt...
Yeah, she'd ditch him and I'd make her miserable.
You don't know that.
It's not worth the risk, Vic. This is the best way. Come on. Get going or else you'll be late.
Of course, it couldn't be anyone we knew. And you'd have to be discreet.
You're saying that you'd want me to have an affair?
No, not at all. I'd prefer it if you didn't, but I'm just trying to be realistic. If it's something that you need, you can have it.
You'd be willing to share your wife with a stranger?
Well, it couldn't be just one person. I wouldn't want you having a relationship with anyone else but me. And it would purely be for sex. A way of giving you the full package, as you say.
What kind of a marriage would that be?
An honest one. I'd rather share you than lose you, Bernice.
Miss Dingle? I'm seeing Dr. Kavanagh. He's behind.
I can wait.
Well, that's up to you, but you might not get seen.
Mum, look, why don't we just go and do it, and I'll come in with you?
No, I can sort this at home.
No, Mum, just wait. She's burnt her hand on the fryer and she's in a lot of pain with it.
Let me have a look.
No, don't touch me!
Mum, she's trying to help you.
Everything all right?
No, your nurse is a psycho.
She won't let me treat her.
You broke into my pub and locked me in the cellar. She's obsessed with me.
Why didn't you come through to my office?
No, I'm not staying there a second.
That can't be a strike. It's all in her head, I swear.
I'll have to give it some thought.
Thank you for being so open and so honest, but I'm not sure that's the kind of life I could live. I want a husband who will love me completely.
I do.
How can you when you want to delegate one of the most important parts to someone else?
Why did you say yes when I proposed? Why say yes if what we have isn't good enough?
Because you're a wonderful person. And it was good enough then. I didn't know I was going to feel like this. If I had, then I would never have strung you along.
One night with Andy changed your mind. And yet he doesn't want you. He's a fool.
It's difficult for him.
I will always want you. I could never turn you away. You're far too precious. I do love you completely, Bern. There's no other way for me. It's impossible not to love every single thing about you.
We shouldn't lie to ourselves.
I'm not lying. You would have your freedom. And I would be devoted to you. Please, won't you consider it?
No.
Of course you wouldn't. I don't know what came over me to suggest such a thing.
It's all right.
No. You're far too good, and I'm being very selfish. Look, I hope I haven't offended you in any way.
Of course not.
Good, right. Well, I'll talk to Layla, and I'll explain to the guests, and you don't need to worry about a thing.
Apart from all the gossip.
Nonsense. I'll be taking the blame. I won't have you coming out of this looking bad. I'll dream up something suitably damning, and you can play the wronged woman.
But you...
I insist. Now, look, you go and get some rest and leave everything to me.
I still reckon we should go to A&E.
Yeah, I'll go tomorrow if it gives me any more jip.
I didn't realise how much she'd scared you.
Well, you'd be the same if you were me.
Double check the doors and windows. I'll change the lock at the back just to be on the safe side.
You didn't lock the front door, did you?
Oh, great. Look, we're closed.
You just nearly cost me my job. Get her out.
Jazz, you can't keep doing this.
Get her out. I haven't done anything wrong. Call the police.
And tell them what, you went to her work and gave her a load of abuse?
How long has she been back? Have you been hiding her?
Chaz, she's got no reason to hide, I swear to you.
Whoever has been targeting this place, it wasn't her.
Call the police. I want them to see her at work.
Please do.
I can report you for harassment at the same time. I've got a room full of patients who'll tell them exactly what happened.
Mum, you are going to come off worse.
What, not horny because she baited me?
We're not calling the police.
Because you know I'm right. I am not lying! Could I fake this? Would I be this upset? You being upset does not make me guilty. James, she is not who you think she is.
No, she's my partner. And my family. You threaten her again, we'll take this further.
We need to talk about the cake. Do we?
It might have shrunk a little.
10 minutes late. Looks like the fat lady's warming up.
I hope she's all right.
Must have cost a bomb, this.
Love don't cost a thing, man. J-Lo knew what she was on about, and Bernice does as well.
J-Lo's just calling her.
She's not coming. Andy wants to get that backside insured. It's priceless. Bet you £5 she's letting Lawrence down as we speak. Ah! Oh, my God! What was that, man? Has me the eye gone?
Oh, she's covered in bird muck.
Oh, well, get it off, man. Get it off.
It's supposed to be good luck, that.
She wants to wave it on you, then?
I'm sorry. The birds. They were prematurely released.
Aren't doves more of a funeral thing?
Well, they're a symbol of love and peace. You can use them for any occasion. Have you got a gun?
Well, yeah, might get a bit messy, though.
What's the point? There's not going to be a wedding anyway.
You got that from the horse's mouth, did you?
No, I didn't have to. Lawrence is drowning his sorrows and Bernice is nowhere to be seen.
If he lets his brand new wife sleep around with half the county...
He wasn't suggesting that many.
Well, it didn't seem too fussy.
I think he must be a very lonely man.
Yeah. A doomed lonely man. If she'd have gone along with that.
Well, each to their own might have been the best arrangement going.
He can't think much of her, or he would never even have suggested it. I mean, if Lisa just looks at someone else, I'd blow me top.
Is that so?
And she'd have my guts for garters and all.
Seems a bit extreme for one stupid kiss. Listen. I'm not gonna say anything, not to Lisa, not to anyone. I care too much for the both of you.
Ah.
Just a stupid kiss that isn't going to go anywhere, right?
No, never. I couldn't do that to Lisa.
Well, then, that should be an end to it.
Hey, don't you look fab? Give us a twirl, then. Is it still on? She's very late.
You're not welcome, cake trasher.
Me?
Hey, do you think this is because of Andy?
Well, no, according to him.
I am so sorry that you have all been kept waiting so long, but there's been something of a change of plan. Due to unforeseen circumstances, unfortunately, the wedding won't be...
Running quite to time, but it will still be happening. It's all my fault. I took far too long getting ready.
Are you sure?
I've got my full package. It just took me a while to realise that. That's if you still want me.
You don't have to ask.
And I need my song, please.
You are going to sing like a canary after this.
Lawrence Alexander Hugo White, do you take Bernice Marie Blackstock to be your lawful wedded wife? To be loving, faithful, and loyal to her for the rest of your life together?
I do.
Bernice Marie Blackstock, do you take Lawrence Alexander Hugo White to be your lawful wedded husband? To be loving, faithful, and loyal to him for the rest of your life together?
I do.
And now we move to the formal vows of marriage. Please repeat after me. I call upon these persons here present.
I call upon these persons here present.
To witness that I, Lawrence Alexander Hugo White.
To witness that I, Lawrence Alexander Hugo White.
Take you, Bernice Marie Blackstock.
Take you, Bernice Marie Blackstock.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
She needs a doctor. It's a panic attack, she'll be fine. And just breathe.
What, she had these before?
A couple.
She must have known I was going to be there.
She's vindictive. She's not psychic.
I didn't realise it was this bad.
It was better when she went.
It makes no difference. She won't get anywhere near. You sleep down here tonight. Keep an eye out, yeah?
Yeah.
Thanks, love.
Unusual choice.
Looks cracking to me.
Layla fixed it.
I did. I made my dream cake. Top tier's a pork pie, middle one's a big cheese, bottom one's the fruit cake. Scatter a few flowers around and Bob's your uncle.
How did you think of that?
Just beg the caterers for everything round. Couldn't have you in trouble, could I?
You're not as stupid as you look.
Stupid enough to make you leave us.
Yes, you are. Oh, come here.
Thank you.
There's nothing to do with me. I'm sure I didn't order a pork cake. I'll speak to Layla and make sure we get our money back.
I mean for marrying me.
Oh, I'm sorry it was just so last minute. I didn't even have a chance to do my hair properly.
I've never seen you looking more beautiful. Did you reconsider my offer?
I want to forget that you even said it. That's not why I married you.
You were so certain that you couldn't.
I did a terrible thing and you forgave me. But not only that, you accepted me for who I am. I don't think anyone's ever done that before. So you deserve the same. I accept you for who you are. You're enough, you're more than enough. I don't want anyone else ever.
Let's forget I ever said it.
Thank you for standing up for me.
Not sure how much good it did.
She'd hate me no matter what. Can't really blame her.
Well, you're not at your best when you're jealous.
I've been thinking about that. And I'm going to try really hard to change. She wouldn't have been able to accuse me of anything if I hadn't got carried away. Stolen the passport. Locked her in the cellar.
True.
You know, being on my own again was hard, but the worst bit was knowing that I'd ruined it for myself.
Chaz played her part.
But I am jealous and irrational and impulsive, and I'm scared that if I don't change, then one day I'll do something bad and that time you won't come looking.
I'll always come looking. But you could try not to get so wound up. Maybe then you wouldn't feel like running away again.
Here!
Look who I found outside.
What? Weren't expecting you.
Oh, do you know, I couldn't stay in that caravan a moment longer.
Oh, I thought Granny Clegg was doing it up.
Yeah, well, doesn't matter how much money you throw at it, it's still a tin can on legs.
Well, you've timed it perfect. I'm just dishing up.
You are an angel.
Ah.
So, what have I missed?
Dad helped out at the wedding. Reckon Bernice couldn't go through with it.
Oh, why not?
I don't know the full story, but folk reckon she'd cold feet.
I'm not surprised. He is seriously old.
Oh, old people can't have a bit of romance, eh?
I don't even want to think about that. Ancient people kissing is disgusting.
I must admit, I didn't expect today to be so romantic.
I have to say, I had my doubts.
They really are in love, I think.
May I have this dance?
You may.
Well, aren't they every inch the happy couple?
Are you ready to eat that hat of yours?
With a cherry on the top. I couldn't be more chuffed for them.
Excuse me one sec. I'm just going to go powder my nose.
Hurry back.
So why did we end up waiting so long?
Because Bernice is a two-faced tart.
I thought you liked her.
Yeah, so did I.
Nevertheless, it came as a shock to the boys.
Mum, you all right?
Mum.
Hiya. Staff have been in and out all night. It was easy to get in.
Party's out there.
I know. I'm not stopping. I just wanted to see you.
Why?
To say sorry.
It's okay. All worked out in the end.
Glad.
Me too. Please don't. How we left it, it was for the best.
Congratulations. Night.
Night.
You're not going to follow him?
Came to apologise.
My dad's the gullible one.
It's the truth.
He mourned my mother for years. You're the first person that he's trusted again, and you cheated on him before you even made it up the aisle.
I've told Lawrence everything, and he understands.
He might say that, but he doesn't mean it.
You don't know how it is between us.
Oh, I know that he worships the ground that you walk on, and all you can think about is your bit of rough.
I love your dad. I would never have married him if I didn't.
I hope for your sake you take your vows seriously. Because if you break his heart, I will break you.
New emergency Trains v Weather is next to meet the workers trying to keep us moving when the temperature drops. Then at 9, Fern makes friends with some Aussie toads in her Floods of Fear trial in I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.